The metal, the propellers, the very design just brings you back.
It was the first all-metal airplane manufactured in the United States where the passengers rode indoors. Before this came along, everything was open cockpit biplanes.
For pilot Colin Soucy, this isn't work. This plane launched scheduled flights in the U.S., and it's doing well for 83 years old, on the inside and out.
For most of the major airline lines, this is the first airplane they owned, was a Ford Trimotor.
Soucy says these planes have a big advantage over today's planes. You had leather seating, a lot of legroom, and every seat was a window seat. This is literally like a step back in time.
Sights and sounds from 1929. Just the creak of the old tires and the engines when they start up, there's a nice rumble to them. There's not much smell, but the sounds and vibrations, and then the look when you look out, you can just picture yourself in 1929 flying across the country.
But getting back to the present, how well does a plane from 1929 fly in 2012? Well, we got our chance to get on board for a quick spin around Asheville with Soucy as our pilot. There's a clear view of the mountains. Cruising speed for this thing, only 90 miles an hour. Frank Bird was lucky enough to watch from the cockpit.
I would just watch, and he just basically drove it with one hand, and he used, the rudder quite a bit, but he used basically one hand, and that was it, just like driving the car.
The ride is a little loud, but it was smooth.
I love history, and this is nothing but history, and I love flying, and the combination of the two is really awesome.
Plenty of room, unlike the present-day airplane where you can't do anything.
It was a simpler time, one that Soucy hopes to show others.
I've been telling people flying's been going down the tube since 1929.
And if you want to take a trip on this plane, it'll cost you $80, and they're doing trips all this weekend here at the Asheville Regional Airport. In Asheville, Derek Dellinger, Fox Carolina News Tonight.